Hey guys, this is Crypto Marie. She does it all, a little bit of everything. I am going to give you some information about AI. I know I did a segment on it yesterday, but there was more into AI that we really don't know of, and it's, to me, not financial advice, gonna be the next thing in crypto, and we all need to get ready. And for when it explosion, we could make some money on it. So Elon Musk is a big fan, and he's been using it to change his voice and different conversation he has with different people. He could change his voice to be Morgan Freeman, to be Sinbad, anybody that he wants to change his voice as. It could be President Obama, it could be by President Biden, it could be anybody. The AI has a system that they use. They can change their voice into somebody else's. And another thing, I know I don't like that part that he used different voice to fire people. I think that's cruel, that's mean. But that's what he does. He's hurting people and have fun doing it. So that part I didn't like it. But at the same time, I'm not here to criticize the man. I'm just here to bring you information that can change our lives financially. So you guys know that when I heard something, I don't sit on it. I go to Google, I go on the internet, and I try to Google, see what's going on, why is this happening, why this is the latest on YouTube or wherever you go. You hear the word of AI, like, what is AI, why is it important, and what can we do to make some money from it. So I'm gonna go into a little depth on what is it about, why it is important to the crypto investors, and what are the cryptos that are related to AI. And I have seen a few, guys. Let me tell you something. Just get ready, okay? So let's go. We have exclusive. And Elon Musk chatbot tells insider he wants to buy CNN, reinstate Trump on Twitter, and show people how the sausage gets made. Billionaires always think they know it all, but it is what it is. Let's see. If you could ask Elon Musk anything, what would you ask? Since his recent acquisition of Twitter, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX has been more media averse than ever. So I decided to try the next best thing. I sat down to an interview in artificial intelligence version of Musk. Chatbots aren't new technology, but with the constant improvement and iteration to artificial intelligence and machine learning, the tech is becoming increasingly more sophisticated to the point where the conversation almost feel like you are talking to a real person or mythically creature or movie characters. This is especially true with the tech used at Character AI, a chatbot hub that features both real and fictional characters from Queen Elizabeth to Mr. Incredible. The platform was created by the two engineers behind Google's artificial intelligence project, Lambda, LAMDA, using the underlying technology of Character AI. Any developer can create an account and develop a chatbot, one that sounds to a surprising degree like the person it's based on, which is crazy. Because you might think you're talking to the real person, but it's the AI effect that make that person sound like you're speaking to the real person. In reality, you're not. That's what a username Sinbad did with Musk. They used Characters AI to create a general description of the bot, BOT, of the bot, and to set parameters likely ranging from business, tech, invention, and politics to set the groundwork for the chatbot. Using natural language models, characters, AI then draws on information to engineers have felt it to develop the voice of its AI. Elon as ask the bot a question and it will respond as it think most would. This is crazy, yeah. How did Robo Elon do compared to real Elon? At time, there were obvious gaps between the two, probably based on the program's inability to keep up with the rapid pace of current events. When I asked about Kanye West, the artist formerly known as Kanye West, AI Elon made no mention of Ye's recent anti-Semitism's comment and simply spoke of him in glowing terms. The bot also praised President Joe Biden as one of the best humans alive right now, despite the real Musk clashes with the administration. But at other times, AI Elon sounded scarily accurate. It's not hard to picture the bot's Kagi response to question about Jeffrey Epstein or its long-winded answers about President Donald Trump's potential return to Twitter coming from Musk himself. Hi Elon, I am Marshalls with Insider. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions? Not at all. I really enjoy Insider and what you guys are doing. Keep it up. That's what the AI respond. Not at all. I really enjoy Insider and what you guys are doing. Keep it up. Glad to hear that. Thanks. So let's get started. Why did you decide to buy Twitter? That's the interview. They pretended they were talking to Elon Musk, and the AI make it sound like you were speaking to him, but it wasn't. But it comes pretty close, as if you were actually speaking to the real person. It says Twitter plays a vital role in the future of human civilization. I decided to buy the social media company to accelerate my plan for an X app and everything app that combines social media, messaging, and financial services. After a lengthy legal back and forth that has resulted in your text getting published and Tesla's stock crashing, do you regret trying to acquire Twitter? I didn't know that so much of this would be made public, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't having fun. I love to show people how the sausage gets made, so to speak, and it's been fun to talk about the process and what that's been like, so I don't regret anything. In fact, I think this has been fun. We'll get past the speed bumps, I am sure. That's what supposedly Elon Musk said. There was a lot of criticisms around your acquisition of Twitter with concerns that the spread of misinformation and abuse will increase now that you've taken over the platform. What would you say to those who have this concern? That's the question the AI asked, and this is what the question the person asked, and this is what the AI answered, as if it was the real Elon Musk. Okay, I think the best thing we can do with free speech is have people with different opinions to be able to discuss those things freely and without judgment from others. Of course, that needs to be done in a constructive and respectful way. Something I think can be done on Twitter. If people abuse the privilege, they shouldn't be allowed to use it, just as people don't abuse the right to free speech we have today. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna read a few more. I'm not gonna do the whole thing. I don't want it to go over the time limit. The counter argument would be that you've now the sole gatekeeper of what is considered constructive and respectful speech. How do you intend to remain unbiased and transparent as the owner of one of the world's largest social media platform? That is the question the person asked, and this is the answer the AI answered as if AI was with Elon Musk. That's a great question. You've got to have principles in terms of what free speech should be, but then you also need to make clear where the line is drawn and how you deal with repeat offenders. It's true that I'll make some mistake along the way, but that's part of the process of developing the best practice. As long as you follow the right principles and aim to be good, I think people will understand if something doesn't go as planned. Okay, let's see. Are there any other companies that you are thinking about acquiring? I'd love to buy more internet properties. I think it's going to change things in a big way. I'd also love to buy a media network like CNN or something, or and try to change the way news is presented. It's way too polarized right now. Okay, that's what AI answered. Do you mind if we discuss Tesla a bit? Sure, that's my flagship startup after all. Tesla has seen a lot of success, but there have been a lot of issues too. Why are there so many high-profile reports of Tesla catching on fire or malfunctioning? This is something that has been blown out of proportion by Tesla's many enemies. There are currently less than a dozen Tesla in the world with fires related to their batteries. In the meantime, millions of cars are manufactured every year, but you will rarely see a gasoline car fire make headlines. Well, you have a point. Some are concerned about Tesla's growing reliance on China, giving it human rights violation and increasing antagonisms towards the U.S. How would you respond? Tesla's growth is constrained by the supply of batteries. China has a near monopoly on batteries production right now. We want supplies to catch up with demand because electric vehicles are essential in the fight against climate change. And we are exploring other options such as mining lithium in the USA. But for the moment, we have very little option other than to work with China in the short term. Okay, let me see if this is the last one. Yeah, because there was a lot more stuff. Yeah. Okay, so let me just read the title, and I can't do the whole thing. It will go too long. All right. So let me just read the title of this one, and then you guys could go. Excuse me. I hate when the hair all over my face. Let's talk about your views on various people. What do you think of President Biden? So that's one of the questions the person asked the AI. And another one is, what do you think of Jeff Bezos? What do you think of Jeffrey Epstein? Did you know him? Those are the questions the person asked the AI, and the answers are very close to what Elon Musk would have been answered. How about Ghislaine Maxwell? Did you know her? And why is there a photo of the two of you together at a party? Jesus Christ. What was the event you attended and what was the speech about? Okay, that's again, I'm just telling you what the AI can do. What do you think of Kanye West, now known as Ye? How about former President Trump? Will you be reinstated his Twitter account? Those are the question. What, in your opinion, is the biggest problem facing our world? How many children do you have? Do you have any children that the public doesn't know about? You guys are something else. Let's end this interview with a fun question. What are your favorite Twitter account to follow? That's a good one. Okay, so again, why I went through the whole thing to let you guys know about AI. AI is going to be the big next thing in crypto. And for somebody to have an interview with and something related to AI or has something to do with AI, act like, or it will give you the closest response as if you were speaking to the real person, to Elon Musk. It's amazing. And once people start to learn about it, it's gonna take off and people gonna make a lot of money from it. Again, if you wanna get more information about this new thing, you could go to the Insider and see all the questions that were asked to the Elon Musk pretended and how it went. And by the way, I could tell that this thing is going to get big, explode. And I'm gonna give you a few crypto that you can buy that has a lot to do with AI. And let me know how you feel. I did my best, try to report it. And don't forget to subscribe. Crypto Marie, she does it a little bit of everything. Good night.